Double app. First time recording a double app today.
Yep.
First time for everything. On the way side of us doing the double app though, we have forgotten to start a new segment.
What's that? Oh, we have to.
We have to. Classic. To be fair, we just want to make sure this one's good.
Yeah.
Next new segment starts next week. Asking for a mate.
Yeah.
We're just building hype. We're building anticipation.
Can I formally promote you to head of social media?
Is this a form? What comes with this promotion though? Like what roles, and then also is there any kind of pay rise?
It would be like you have to set up this segment, for example.
Okay, well I don't have TikTok, so
No, Instagram.
Okay, just Instagram.
Yeah.
You do TikTok, I do Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yep. And like I'll still post on Instagram, like I still post all the
Videos.
videos and stuff. Like it
Well, now
really.
you have my permission to do that.
Yeah,
since
yeah.
I've been promoted. Thank you. Yeah.
So now everything just goes through you
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Awesome.
I just,
So I don't get any kind of benefits from taking on
we'll
more
talk about it. We'll talk about it off camera.
Okay,
We'll talk
no
about it
worries.
off camera.
Yep.
We don't need to do that publicly.
Yeah, that's okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just like when we're gonna miss a week or whatever, you just be like, "Hey guys, I'm missing this week,"
Yeah.
because I always forget to do that stuff.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Well, now I won't.
Yeah, you will.
No.
All right, what's up, nerds? Welcome back to the Barflies podcast, episode 79 today. Joined always by my good friend and comrade Alexander Russell. How are you today, my friend?
Feeling good. Feeling pretty chill. Just
Pretty zen.
going about my business. Just nothing special. Not bad, not good.
Yeah,
Pretty normal.
somewhere in between.
Yeah, pretty normal.
Did you like my intro? Then I tried to come in with a little bit more haste today.
Yeah, you came in
I
hot.
feel like I sound a little bit flat sometimes when I come in.
Yeah. Well, I'm sounding a bit flat now, but I'm actually just very, very chill.
Well, that's just in comparison to the intro,
Yeah.
because I just came in so
Yeah,
hot.
that's
You know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah, the contrast.
You're actually operating at a normal level.
Mm.
Where are we at today, dude? Cold week in Sydney this week.
Yeah, sure has been. I have been low key liking it.
You like the cold? You like?
I
it?
don't mind the cold.
Yeah.
I don't mind the cold. Also, my dad's apartment where I'm staying is gets in the summer very, very hot, in the winter very, very cold. So I've been just accepting it, just
Yeah.
copping it.
Yeah.
But I've actually liked it. It's been a nice change. But yeah, and then everyone's been getting sick, I think, because it's been so cold.
Yeah.
So I still sound a bit nasally,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm not sick anymore.
That's
so
good.
Thank God.
No worries.
Thank God.
Yeah, Kate was sick last week, like really sick. I somehow avoided it. I don't know how. Thank God. This house too also gets as you know, very, very hot and very, very cold. But you can't have the highs without the lows, mate. You appreciate the colds of winter, off the back of a hot, hot summer.
Yeah. And you know what? It's cold, but it's still really nice outside. So it's a good time to be out and about.
Yeah. I rode home from work on Sunday night. And
Do you have a bike?
Yeah.
When did you get that?
6 months ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's pretty.
Is it like a council cleanup bike?
No, it's a good bike. Like it was EJ's.
Oh, okay.
It was from EJ's house. I don't know if it was actually his. The state of it now, we leave it out in the rain.
Yeah. Okay. So it's seen better days.
When I ride it, it's like it's kind of embarrassing. Like when I ride past people.
Damn.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get a new one?
I don't know. I feel like you could just take I could watch a YouTube video and take the chain off and de-rust it.
Yeah. Okay.
But I won't do it. I
No.
could, but I won't do it. I also probably won't get a new one. And we'll continue to leave it in the rain. It's not like a problem that is high on
Needs solving right now.
Nah.
Well, I'm still hot about getting an e-bike. I'm still hot. It still burns.
How
away in my
much are
brain.
these things?
They're not that expensive. They're like $1,000.
I was on the phone to my dad the other day, and he was he was driving home from work, and we were literally having a normal conversation, and then I was literally talking, and mid me talking, he just starts blowing up at this e-bike. So funny. He's blowing up at this bike on the road. He goes on a He goes on a rant about it for like 5 minutes. So good. And I'm just like, oh, God. Classic. Anyway.
Yeah, so Dad, I'm having a really tough time at the moment.
Yeah.
Fucking e-bike drivers.
Mate, they're bloody everywhere. That's what it's like. Dude, you know what you see a lot around the city?
What?
Is like, I reckon in the last few months, I've seen, because there's so many delivery drivers, you see like delivery drivers Stacking, yeah.
Wow, I've not seen it before.
Yeah, I've seen 2 in the last couple months. There was one where 2 bikes collided near the Marley.
Right.
Up on King Street.
Yeah.
And just like in the middle of the road. So like I'm on the other side of the road at red lights and literally like just next to me, there's been a collision of 2 bikes. I don't know how they did it.
Head on?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I just kind of like saw, you know, when there's been the crash and then you look.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I didn't see what happened. I just looked and they were kind of falling on the ground.
Although there's no crash, well, I've seen one crash on King Street actually.
Car crash?
No, it was so there was a moped rider, a motorbike rider. But to be fair, this was his fault. So the traffic was moving and he was trying to lane filter. But you're only allowed to lane filter when traffic's still. Like when traffic.
Is that when motorbikes weave up? Okay.
Yeah. And you're allowed to do it, but you can't do it when traffic's moving. And that's what I've been told. Anyway, that's my understanding of it. And this guy, so traffic's moving and this moped rider is on the left side of the lane just going up in between where parked cars are and thing. And then someone opens their door to get out and he just he opens the door into the moped driver and he falls off.
Yeah.
And then the moped driver's like, why didn't you look and open the door? It's like, well, mate, I'm pretty sure why are you going there when traffic's moving?
So he was going up between the parked cars and the moving cars?
Yeah.
Right.
And then someone opened the door onto him and then he fell off.
If the traffic's still and he gets open, a car door open, is it then the person who's opening the door? I still feel like
surely but also yes it is. It would be the other way around, kind of.
But surely there's got to be some liability to the person opening the door for not checking.
Yeah, but also they probably would have checked and then by the time they checked and then they opened the door. Sometimes I don't know. Maybe they just didn't.
Blind spot even maybe.
Who knows? Yeah, who knows? But I'd say I was a bit that's the motorbike rider's fault that occasion.
Okay.
But yes, there is some onus on the person opening the door.
Yeah, it's still clown behavior regardless.
Absolutely. But yeah, there's always...
Did the door stay on?
Yeah, no, he opened it into him. So it was he was going past and the door came in, sideswiped him.
Oh.
Yeah.
So from the other way?
No, he was going like that and the door opened and then he kind of hit him and then he kind of swerved as well. And fell.
That sounds like it could be a blind spot then if he's right next to him. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. But then there's always heaps of Uber delivery drivers and stuff on e-bikes on Central. And when I leave uni at night, they literally just riding all over the sidewalk.
Yeah, they're rogue, mate.
They do not give a shit.
Yeah.
They do not give a shit.
Yeah, it's almost like there's a little grey area in where technology's gone too fast for these e-bikes that kind of come out of nowhere, right? And there's almost there's no rules in place for them. It's so we're stuck in this weird grey area where these guys are on X Games mode.
Yeah.
Delivering my burrito. And it's relax.
Chill.
You know what I mean?
Chill. But I also, if I see a delivery driver with a bike, it infuriates me. It makes me annoyed.
What do you mean?
Because they're always super slow. Because it's not the same as a car. You can't tell me it's the same as a car.
Around here, it's faster, I would say.
Yeah.
As discussed, these guys are doing whatever to get,
Yeah, I'm really off Uber Eats at the moment because I've been getting it recently and things have been not turning up. Things have been cold. Things have been just not happening. And then every time I look, it's we're also picking up another person's order. We confirm yours, then pick up someone else's, and then they drop theirs off first, and then they come drop mine off. It's not on.
Yeah.
I'm simply over it.
Do they walk all the way up?
Yeah. But then they're like, and then we'll throw on a service fee. What's a service fee? Isn't that what the whole delivery fee's for?
Yeah, it's.
I'm already paying you for the meal.
And then also the meal is jacked up as well.
Yeah.
The meal's jacked up.
And it's a fucking rort, mate.
Yeah, it is a rort.
It is a rort. I'm over it. But then also, how much more expensive is it to buy a little Thai takeaway than if you were to make your own Thai food now? Because food's so expensive to buy.
It's not that much more.
It's not.
And to make your own Thai food is never going to be as good either.
No. It's true.
Anyway.
Times we live in, hey? Hey?
We were together on the weekend.
We were. It was actually weird. We don't actually spend that much time. Well, we do
Together.
spend time together, but we don't spend that much time together anymore.
If
we
we-
used to, but
if-
we don't anymore.
Yeah. Well, if we didn't do the pod, we wouldn't.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, maybe we would, but I
don't think we would.
Well, because we both work weekends as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, true. Well, we both had Saturday. Yeah, it was
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. Saturday Arvo off. Good friend, top commenter, Lachlan Mitrovic.
Does he have the top comment in Barfly's history?
Yeah, I think so.
At least on Instagram.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Top commenter, Lachlan Mitrovic, otherwise known as Mitro.
Also known as the steeziest guy in the Inner West.
Yeah.
After Dom.
Yeah, one of the great men. Governor Kath organised, pretty nice, organised surprise party.
Yeah.
Like I always say, I would hate for you guys to organise a surprise party for me. Guys, don't. No, I really wouldn't like that if you
Okay.
organise a surprise party. Like, don't ever do that.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, which was really good. And then a lot of friends from high school, friends from Inner West, kind of all around the shot. His parents were there, brother was there. It was a good time.
It was great.
Atomic Brewery, not bad.
I was shocked to see you there.
Really?
Yeah. Mate, you work every Saturday.
Yeah, I had Saturday off by chance. It's
Right.
quiet season in the events business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you there anyway.
Yeah, it was a good time. Went to the Alex after as well.
Yeah.
I've never been there before. I've always wanted to go there, but I've
It's
never
cool.
been. It is cool. It's kind of like a less.
It's a small Vic on the park.
Yeah. I was trying to think of the right way to describe it.
But then out the front of the pub, in kind of the car park bit of it, it's like a car park with tables. So there's like the pub, and then next to it is like a car park with tables. Would you say that's fair?
That's fair.
And there's just all these random food stalls outside.
Yeah, that was
I
random.
literally ate, I don't know what cuisine it was, but I had a plastic cup with some form of like mashed potato in the bottom, and then I had it was like a spring roll, but it didn't have any filling in it. It was just like the outside bit.
It's weird.
So it was like a crunchy spring roll, and I was dipping it into mashed potato in the bottom.
So you think my muesli bar and yogurt is weird, but you did that.
No, that's what it was. Dude,
They served that.
that's what it
That-
was.
Oh, they didn't. You didn't choose that.
No. Well, I
Ah.
chose that like cuisine. I chose to buy that particular, but there was a bunch of them. There's like cups filled with potato, and
Was
then
it
like
free?
no, it was like $8.
What a rort.
It was good. It was unreal. You would have loved it.
I don't know about that.
You would have loved it. It was so, mate. You were literally just dipping, like you say, a muesli bar into yogurt.
Yeah, but that is
On
culinary. Genius.
on Tuesday morning, Xander will go to Woolies sometimes before he comes here, and he started getting. Sometimes you come with rogue stuff. It's not that rogue, but it's just usually like an assortment of items that I would never pick.
Yeah, and some of them are for later in the day.
Yeah.
Some of them are for now.
And Xander's been coming with a muesli bar or a box of muesli bars and yogurt and dipping his muesli bars into the yogurt
And then hiding the remaining muesli bars in your cupboard.
for next week.
Yeah, hidden stash of food.
It's like his free pod fuel.
Yeah, it gets me going, gets me up and about. It is a bit rogue, to be fair, but it is kind of like, well, this is the thing, okay? You put muesli in yogurt anyway. So what's the difference if it's in the bar?
There's something that just looks inherently wrong about you pulling back a muesli bar and then dipping it into a cup of yogurt.
And then eating it. It does look a bit whack. I'm not gonna lie. It looks off, but it tastes pretty good. And they were like the chocolate muesli bars as well. So it was a delicious.
How do you feel with that coursing through your veins?
Good. I feel like I feel pumped. I feel simply pumped right now. Yeah, it's the rocket fuel, mate. It's what I need.
Nice.
Yeah,
I got sidetracked there.
but yeah,
Um,
Mitros.
yeah.
Back to Mitros.
Mitros is good. I was telling Kath, not to bring it up again. Sorry, Kath. Didn't get the initial invite. Didn't make the cut. Mitro's got 50 million friends, so naturally,
The less important we've forgotten.
if you were cast to the side,
Yeah.
it's by the by. However, I didn't know it was a surprise
Mm.
party. I just heard word on the street everyone was going to Mitro's, and I was like, oh, sweet, I'll probably just come. And I was going to message Mitro and be like, hey, dude, is that all good if I just like come on Saturday?
No way.
Yeah. I didn't though. I didn't.
lucky.
Yeah. And then I was talking to Blav about it, and he's like, oh, yeah, his girlfriend organised it. It's a surprise. And I was like, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
horrific
Yeah.
if you did that. Like truly horrific.
Yeah. I don't even know.
Oh.
So I don't know if Mitro's listening. I almost ruined your surprise party.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was so nervous about ruining it. I wanted to get there I was like, we need to get there on time.
Yeah.
I did not want to be that person.
Yeah. Shout out to Kath. That was great.
Yeah,
Great
it was
afternoon.
a great. And like, tell you what, the Atomic Brewery, good beers, but I did have one qualm to pick with them is that they had a specials board, but the specials was just like things that have like $5 cheaper than what they are. It's like the specials is like how things probably should be priced, not what they actually price.
What was it?
It was like, oh, a burger and a beer, $25. It's like, that's not a special.
Yeah.
That's probably the most it should cost anyway.
Yeah. That should be tops.
Yeah, tops, it should be $25.
Yeah.
And it's like special. I'm like, fuck, the bar is low.
Yeah.
Like, there was only one that I can't even remember what it was, but that was like reasonable.
Dude, it seems like the last 6 months, things have just gone psycho.
I know.
Like, money's just gone psycho.
And then this was another special, DJ Saturday. I was like, how's that a special?
What, just a DJ?
Yeah,
venue?
that's. I'm pretty sure that's a minimum requirement.
If anything, that sounds like everyone in the venue would be disappointed by that.
Yeah,
The bartenders, the customers,
yeah, that's
the
just
DJ.
That's not a special.
No.
No.
And then, like, are you really getting around a DJ at like a brewery?
Yeah, that's more just background, ambient background, or for someone who is like really tanked.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like we need some guy playing like some weird space music on like a keyboard in the corner or something. Do you know what I mean?
Although I always thought brewery's more of a live music kind of.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the DJ feels weird, right?
Yeah.
Like a guy, I don't know, like a guy with an acoustic guitar, would that be
that would be on brand.
slightly better?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the breweries in Brookie are kind of like that vibe, but maybe they're trying to mix it up. But yeah, alas, it was a good time.
Yep. It wasn't too late. I was pleased at how close the Alex was to my house.
Yeah.
We all walked. It was like 6 of us that all walked home. It was great.
Well, me, Ryan, and Isaac went to Manly after.
How was that?
And me and Ryan, Isaac left at like, I want to say like 1:30 or something, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Me and Ryan probably left just staying at like 4.
Yeah, nice.
Got the bus home.
What were you doing at the stand?
Oh, just fucking dribbling, just running into people we knew.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it was great. The next day, I realized how useless I am the day after being on the beers. I wasn't that hungover, but I was just kind of
useless is a good word.
Yeah, I wasn't hungover, but I was just fucking wrecked, like tired, and I was just being so like kind of lazy the whole day. Like I literally just watched the footy the whole day.
Yeah,
and then
you know, no work Sunday either.
Yeah, I didn't work Sunday either. No, and then I went and did a farewell for a friend, and then came back home, tried to do a bit of uni, but I didn't.
Do you reckon that's why you feel a little bit flat today, perhaps, because you're on the beers again on the weekend?
Yeah, I don't feel flat though. I feel fine today. I just I'm keen to have maybe like weekend or two.
I reckon you go sober before you're like 28.
You reckon?
Yeah. Yep, I reckon you're just going to have a tipping point one night. You're going to go, that's it.
I'm done.
That's
too far.
That's it.
Too far.
That's stumps, lads.
Yeah.
Like, you really pushed it too far. I don't know. You'll be like, I don't know what you'd do.
Something.
You'd be out licking windows all night. Mate, I'm done here, right?
This fuck's finished.
My time with the beers is done.
Yeah, maybe. I've actually been thinking about...
Because you go through phases where you'll go like, mate, I've just been sending it too much lately. I feel horrific. And then you'll stop and you'll go, I feel so much better.
Yeah.
Like it seems like the highs and the lows for you are a lot higher and a lot lower. Do you know what I'm saying?
But I don't feel like that now. I feel good now. I've been going out on like most Saturdays for the last like 3 or 4 weeks, I'd say.
You've been all right?
Weeks. I've been fine.
Okay.
It's when you like do a double session in the week, is that not really fucks you up?
Yeah.
Remember the times like come here, like literally like Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Yeah.
and then maybe like a weird Monday night send.
Yeah, and you'd rock up like an hour and a half late with your sunnies on. You just lie on the couch and you go, mate, I got nothing.
I got nothing for you today. Yeah, look, happens, but you know, we're young. I don't know how I used to just be able to turn up to work, like just wrecked. Not wrecked, but like not saying wrecked as in like I'm still wrecked, but just like really hungover.
Yeah. Like Leagues Club spec, is that what you're talking about?
Or like even that like cafe spec. Like 7 a.m. like Sunday mornings, busy.
Yeah.
Chockers.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
I
hate-
literally could think of nothing worse.
I hate doing it, eh?
I don't think I could do it now.
I hate doing
It
it.
actually would scare me to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I honestly like it would make me fucking that shaky if I had to do that. Like the thought itself makes me shaky. Like
Yeah.
having a like scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Not doing it. Yeah. Anyway.
Should we
alas.
get some direction in this episode?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the Met Gala?
Well, I was just saying that. Did you see the Met Gala? Did you see the photos?
I've seen a few TikToks. And do you know what I thought was hard to watch?
What?
Was Doja Cat.
Oh,
That was the most cringe thing
that
I've
was
ever seen.
super cringe. And I don't even think she was doing it ironically either.
Talk about beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
It's like I watched an interview of Emma Chamberlain. You know Emma Chamberlain?
Yeah.
Interviewing her. And she like asks her one question. She does a meow. And everyone's like, okay. And then Emma Chamberlain like kind of like she's kind of like caught off guard, I think.
Yeah.
And she kind of doubles down and asks another question. And just gets another meow. And it's just
yeah,
like...
it was a bit much. It was a bit much.
Oh, mate. Cringy.
Yeah, it was.
Did
super-
people find that like...
I don't know if people thought that was cool or not, but I personally don't believe that was just a bit weird.
Are we
It was a bit much.
the minority? That
Like,
was weird, right?
That
Like-
was weird. That was weird. Like the only people who think that was like cool is I feel like other celebrities or like people in the like that was not cool for
Yeah.
anyone else. Like every normal person. Like if someone asked you a question, right?
Yeah.
If someone asked you a question and you went meow, mate, you'd be like, okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, nah, it was weird. Even like, and I don't. When I was looking at it, I was like, I feel like that wasn't I doing it for a joke either.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think it was.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't even know if I can form my own opinion on like
That.
her look or anything because I'm just like I was just so startled by the meowing. It's just like totally thrown me.
Well, the thing about the Met Gala is I feel like guys always will say they don't look at the photos or whatever, but everyone does, mate. Every time it's on, I always have a little deep dive. I see what everyone's doing.
Is everyone's up to?
Yeah. Some people were looking pretty steezy, I'm not going to lie. There was one guy, I can't remember his name, Jason Wang or something.
Mhm.
I was like, that's a cool suit. But everyone else was all right.
What was he wearing?
I don't know, it was black. But I do it because my brother and sister always talk about it as well.
You need to stand.
So I need to stay in the loop because I need to have some way. I need to be able to contribute.
Yeah.
You know, I need to stay cultured.
Yeah, I can't say I'd looked them up personally, but if I was like sitting next to someone who was looking at them, it would strike my interest.
Yeah. It's like those things on Snapchat. You know, the Snapchat, like, I don't know, like, there's, the stories thing where,
Yeah.
like, and it's like the rundown
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay. And you're like,
You're like, oh, cringing, get off.
yeah, dude. No, but what happens, but
Click through 20.
you can't, it's such a toilet watch.
yeah.
It's such a toilet,
Dude,
or like a
those-
bus, like a
those-
bus watch.
Those Snapchat stories have got me in an absolute stranglehold at the
We have
moment.
talked about them before.
Yeah,
like
we-
Kings of Pain.
Yeah, that's right.
We've got the cleaning one.
Yeah. They've got me wrapped around their finger. at
Yeah,
the moment.
they fucking do a number on you. But yes, that's kind of the week in. Anything else? Oh, King's coronation
Yep.
during the week.
Yep.
Albo was there wearing his Rabbitohs socks.
Was he wearing Rabbitohs socks?
Was
That is dribbly.
That
That is seriously dribbly.
But the
really?
thing is-
Could you see the
yeah, there was
socks?
a photo where you could see the socks.
Oh, that's good
and
stuff.
like to me,
That's really good stuff.
fake Sharks fan Scott Morrison would never do that.
No, with his pristine hat that he bought on the way to like the event.
Yeah. Well, maybe he just cleans it every week, and that's why it's so clean. But yeah, ScoMo knows. Not ScoMo. Albo knows footy.
Does
Albo
Albo know
came into
footy?
my work the other week.
Did he?
Did I tell you that?
I don't know. No.
He came in and he was like, yeah, he came into my work. He was at the cafe or downstairs.
Did you say, aren't you the Prime Minister?
No, he was very incognito mode. Like he just had a hat and like sunnies on, but it was him, and he just had he just looked like someone's dad.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know if I could confidently say I know what Albo looks like.
Really?
Yeah.
That was like a lot of people went, is that Albo? Like that were working on shift, and we were kind of going, I don't know, is it not? And then we just kind of we got a photo up, multiple people walked past, confirmed it. You know, we think I'm 99.99% sure that was Albo.
Mate, look. Shelley Beach is a good part of the world, mate.
Yeah.
I wouldn't shock me to see, the Prime Minister of our great country,
Yeah.
having a morning coffee.
Leighton Hewitt's been there. I had to tell Leighton Hewitt we had no banana bread for his daughter.
I remember that.
That was not a great experience. I was terrified.
What did he say?
He went, "Come on!" No, he said, "No worries, mate. Scones will do." Very, very nice.
Okay.
But yeah, coronation. Sam Kerr, flag bearer.
Dude, what a beast!
What a beast. What can't she do?
Seriously,
Honestly, beast.
that made me proud. I saw that. I was like, she just looked great.
I can't wait. She's been robbed of winning the Ballon d'Or for women.
Has she
She's
not
been
won a
robbed.
Ballon d'Or
Nah,
yet?
she should have.
Who won last year?
I don't know. It's because she's Australian, mate. They would never give it to someone who's not European or South American. Like, it wouldn't happen. Even in the men's.
Isn't she like one of the best players in the Prem?
Yeah. Maybe the best. And mate, they're just it's because she's Australian. If she was called, Corradinho, maybe it'd be a different story. Canaldo.
Yeah, that's a great point.
But she's not. It just wouldn't happen.
Blow up.
It just wouldn't happen. It would not happen.
Shout out to her though.
But yeah, love seeing.
So what,
her.
like,
Oh, the Women's World Cup is coming up.
before we move on to that,
Mm.
like the King's coronation.
Yeah, sausage fingers, King sausage fingers. Have you seen his fingers?
Yeah, aren't they effed?
they are one of the.
Are they better or worse than Shane Warne's? I haven't actually seen them.
Oh, worse.
Really?
Well, Warney's looked somewhat proportionate because his hands were just so big.
Yeah, okay.
Right. When his looked like a couple chipolata sausages, mate.
Yeah, okay, great.
They look like nightmarish fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty grim. Is he like, so the coronation, does that just mean he's like officially the king
He's
now? Is that,
officially king.
like, lock it in?
Locked in, Eddie. Yep.
So what was he, so was there just no king for like however long since the
I don't
Queen?
know. He was just kind of like the king, but like not officially titled.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care enough that this conversation's already boring me, so maybe we should just move on.
Yeah. All I'm going to say is they pick 14 honorary Australians to go, right? And they pick like doctors and people who are kind of like accomplished things, right?
Yeah.
Why don't they just pick 14 like a lottery, like a Hunger Games style lotto?
Yeah.
You get 2 people from each state, right? And you have to be age of 18 or over, and you get picked out, and then, you go and service New South Wales or whatever one day, and you find out you've got a ticket to the UK.
That'd be cool.
Why not? That would be, that's the fairest way to do it. Why do they get picked and me not? I contribute.
I reckon
I'm part of the Commonwealth. Why don't I get a look in? I think it's fair's fair.
Put my
Right.
name in a hat, sort of thing,
Yeah, literally.
At least, let me run with the Bulls, mate.
Yeah, let me have a go. Like, give me hope at least. Like,
What if they just picked 14 of the most like controversial figures in Australia?
that would be pretty funny.
Or not even controversial. What if they picked just like 14 of like the most iconic people in Australia? What if they
Yeah.
sent like the inspired unemployed over there
Oh my god.
and
Could
like
you
Will Gibb?
Can you imagine Will Gibb there? That would be fucking hilarious. Mate, I would love for those guys to go over there. Yeah, look, I don't know. I would just love some, I would just imagine just like some hectic Eshe got picked. It's like the Hunger Games.
They pick Spaniard.
Yes. Yes. But that would be so awesome.
That'd
Are you
be sick.
joking? That would be such like a collision of worlds.
Yeah, it's like Sam Kerr, Spaniard, Albo.
Yeah. Oh, that would be all time.
It's like Carl Stefanovic.
yeah.
What's going on?
That would be so good. Are you serious? Dustin Martin,
Yeah. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere.
Ben Cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, mate,
Good
that
times.
lineup would be immense.
All right. Love and hate.
Excuse me.
Let's R&T, as they say.
Let's try.
You want to go first this week?
Sure. Yep, love to. So, love and hate this week. Love a good water bubbler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit niche.
What are we talking here?
Talking public water bubblers at school, at wherever. Even at uni, they've got water bubblers.
Mm.
You one that has just that good flow.
Mate, you need a water bubbler with a bit of fucking go about
Bit
it.
of fucking ticker, a bit of pump. It needs like something to just bit of kick to it.
Yeah.
Unreal.
I remember...
And then because a bad one is so bad, you're like thirsty and you try and drinking and you're literally drinking fucking drops of water.
Yeah.
I want a nice constant stream.
Well, now that you say it, I do remember at high school, like, going to the same... Even if there's, like... You know there's, like, 7 bubblers in, like, a trough?
There's a line for one goat
The
bubbler.
one, like, second from the right.
Yeah.
Always the good one, you know?
There's always one that is literally way better than the others.
Mm.
But also, school bubblers, thinking about them now, like, probably one of the more scut locations.
Most rankings.
Like, literally, you look down, there's like a fucking cockroach family, there's a Band-Aid and someone's half-eaten sandwich.
Yeah.
And you're going, wow, this water's great.
I remember you just close your eyes and just
Yeah.
try and block it out and just drink that water.
Yeah. It was different time.
I'd nearly started domestic with my mate every day because this is actually really not cool. It still riles me up to this day. While we'd be playing sport at lunch, he'd never bring a water bottle to school. He'd go into my bag and drink my whole water bottle. And it used to rile me up so because then I'd have to drink from the bubbler, which I simply did not want to do.
Yeah, it's fair. To be fair, I'm a bit of a culprit of drinking out of people's water bottles and not bringing my own, ever.
But going into my bag while I'm not looking
Dog act.
and then putting the water bottle back in and zipping the bag back up.
That is so sneaky.
Yeah, it's sneaky.
That
it's
is
dog.
sneaky.
It's uncouth.
That is not, that is not respectful.
Where-
But also a bit of a power move.
Where did you... What sparked this? Did you come across a good bubbler during the week?
No, I actually had a flashback of one of the great bubblers. When I was working at school, I walked past the bubbler and I just had a flashback of, I was like, wow, that thing really pumped back in the day.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Does it still got a bit of go? Or?
I don't know. I didn't test it out. I don't know if I'm allowed to drink from the bubblers anymore because I'm like not a kid at the school. So I don't know if I can, you know.
Do teachers drink from bubblers?
I don't know. I've never seen it. That's what I'm thinking. So I don't think I'm allowed to.
I think you could.
No, I think it's a bit weird.
Okay.
I think personally I'm more comfortable not doing it.
Okay.
Anyway, that's that. Hate this week. Not that we're on the back page yet, but I will choose the mighty St. George Illawarra Dragons, the team I support. Frankly, shocking. Lost to Cody's team on the weekend. Watched the game last week.
Tough watch.
They just suck. They just suck right now. I won't get into it, but they're my hate. Simply because they just suck.
That's fair.
Yep.
They'd be my hate too if I was a Dragons fan.
Yep.
My love this week, as discussed on the pod, I believe, I'm not 100% sure. We've got a little cat hanging around in our backyard at the moment.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
The cool one?
The cool one.
With the green eyes?
Yeah, green eye. He looks like a tiger.
Yeah, that cat is sick.
Yeah, so he's this little like tiger-looking cat that hangs out in our backyard. His name's Tiggy.
Is that his actual name?
Spoke to the owner the other day
Right. Cool name.
because he meows really loud.
Yeah.
So like I'll come home, I can already hear. He just climbs our fence, because we've got grass in our backyard, so he always hangs out in our grass.
Right.
I could hear him meowing when I got home like 11 o'clock last night. He's still in our backyard. He's a little rat
It wasn't
bag.
Doja Cat?
No, it wasn't Doja Cat. Thankfully, I probably would have been displeased to see Doja in our backyard last night.
Get out.
He headbutts you though,
Yeah.
like with some vigor.
With some venom.
He's a real little crazy rat bag, but
Yeah.
you know,
He is one of the cooler cats that I've met.
yeah, he's sick.
When he was on the street that day when he came up, but he's not shy.
No, he's not shy at all.
Some cats are a bit like standoffish and they won't really like
Yeah.
whatever. But he's pretty cool.
And when me and Kate are hanging out down here, we always try and get him to come inside, but
Does he?
he comes into like the kitchen and then he has a look around. He goes back out.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm gonna buy some cat treats. Try and
Yeah,
domesticate
okay.
him on this side of the.
But so how far away is his actual house?
So it's like if you go directly behind us, one to the left.
Okay.
So literally like 5 minutes.
Righto.
Super close.
Yeah.
But last night I was here so late. I came back down to go to the bathroom like 11:30, and I can still just see him. And as I open the back door, he just meows at me.
He's probably good because he'll get the rats to go away.
I'm hoping, yeah, he's rat hunting, dude.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I hope he gets him.
I hope so. Yeah, he probably is. Ziggy used to rat hunt when he wasn't like old and decrepit. He used to be able to like hunt them. He would like catch them, kill them, and bring them up onto the patio and like put their like decapitated body there.
Did you ever put a body cam on him?
No body cam, but he has caught a couple. But he used to, he pretty much, he would just like catch them and then he would put them up as like
Bring 'em home.
in the garden. It's kind of like a trophy. He's like, look what I caught for you.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
Yeah.
Who did you deal with it? Did you deal with the
Yeah,
rat?
usually.
Or
whoever was home
I simply refuse to deal with a rat. If Tiggy brings a rat.
to you.
Yeah.
But it means she likes you though.
Okay. Well.
So it's kind of like look what I got for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Ziggy, there was a couple of things that unfortunately met their demise in the back of a garden in Narrowena, thanks to Ziggy.
How is the old Ziggy man going? Is he
Mate,
with you?
he is cooked.
Is he with you?
No, he's with Dad. He is cooked, mate. He's cooked. I saw him a couple of weeks ago, and he was like, he's so out of it. He's just so old. Like, anyway, but he's good. He's still kicking, but he's just.
Just.
He's yeah. Mate,
Are you going to be sad when he moves on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Will you shed a tear? Do you reckon, or will you be all right?
I don't know.
It'll almost just be like it's about time.
I'll just shove those emotions down, never deal with them. Maybe.
Yeah, bottle them up.
Yeah, bottle them up probably. But yeah, I don't know. But he's pretty old for a staffy. Like he's going to be 14 this year in a couple months.
What's that in dog years again?
That's 98 for a dog. Like that's old. Staffies don't usually live that old as well. So he's doing well to still be around.
Go Ziggy.
But yeah, he's doing well. The big dog. There was a video. Like my phone made me a video slide of like photos of him, and I was like, "Fucking goddamn it, miss you,
miss you, bruh."
Yeah.
Is your dad like coming back at all?
Yeah, he's coming back a couple of weeks.
Is he not working?
No, he's working. He's working up there, up the coast. Yeah.
That's why, and he's like living on a farm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks pretty epic actually.
Sick. My hate this week is, it's the Apple ecosystem.
Elaborate. I saw this in the notes. I was intrigued. I think I know what it is, but I want to hear you say it.
I've been, PC user my whole life, right? And I've recently started studying graphic design / just pushing my design career forward. I still much prefer to use a PC in this sense, but trying to like transfer files between my phone and my laptop, dude, you'd think it's like 1984 trying to do this. It takes that long. And you do it with like, you go between two iPhones, it literally does it for you. Like literally the AirDrop thing like suggests it.
Yeah.
It's like do it. And it's like you go and it's done. It's like
takes 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now because we record on my phone.
Oh.
Mate. No, this is why the YouTube goes out like 3 days late because it just takes that long to transfer files from my phone to the computer.
It's fucked. It's actually cooked. It takes ages, but I'm full on the Mac train.
And I don't want to go to a Mac, but
do you have the iPad still?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. But you're almost there. You got an iPhone, you got an iPad.
That's what I'm saying. Like
final
my hands are going to be forced. Like they just are.
But you'll find out they are way more efficient operators. The Mac.
Computers?
Yeah. They're good. Their computers are good. Like there's a reason they're one of the biggest companies in the world. They just make good stuff.
Yeah, I know.
And it's annoying that everyone has to use it and you're kind of forced at some point to just become a Mac user. But you just
it's so annoying.
You gotta do it.
And like is this like surely PC or Dell or Microsoft, whatever, Windows, whoever, surely they can come up with a way to make it more seamless. How have they not figured this out yet?
I don't know.
How have they not figured out like an app where you can just transfer between your phone and your computer? How is there an app that doesn't exist for that? I've done research. There's like nothing. There's nothing. Like for big, large files, you're on your own.
Doesn't compress them.
You're on your own. And people listening probably like, yeah, Google Drive, OneDrive, whatever. I mean, I've tried it all. Right? Takes days.
Head of tech knows his shit.
Takes days.
He's head of tech for a reason. Like,
pissing me off.
It is annoying. You sound like my dad. My dad always goes, "Oh, fucking hate that Apple have to do what they say."
I know, and it's just I feel like I sound deflated. I am.
Yeah.
And now we're going to 2 apps a week.
So double the upload. You abuse. You can't wait.
But the audio will be out on time at least.
Yeah.
So if you listen on YouTube, I'd suggest switching to Spotify unless you want to listen to it 2 days late.
But also, you could watch it twice.
That's what I'd suggest.
Yeah.
That's what I'd suggest.
Yeah.
I'd run the Spotify Tuesday.
Yeah.
Then I'd run the YouTube app of the Tuesday app on Thursday.
Yeah.
Straight into the Thursday app on Spotify. And then maybe Friday, Saturday, back it up with the YouTube.
You know what? Yeah, lovely.
So 4 barflies a week.
Fuck. And then you might see us one of those days in between in person.
And seeing us in person is probably like the equivalent of 4 because it's like so intense.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
We were actually just discussing this if Xander ever moves to the city, and we actually have to see him.
I think people will honestly say, "Oh, that bloke, I've actually had enough." Like it was better when he was only here once every couple of weeks, or I only saw him in small doses.
Yeah, it's too much.
Oh, it's too much. It's too much now.
And imagine when we're together on nights out.
Yeah.
And you have to deal with both of us.
Yeah.
All right. Draft this week,
Pardon me.
as discussed on episode 78,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to do like internet lords / people of elite god tier meme status.
Yeah, internet status, fame, meme quality, how many memes there are, like how many memes of them are there out there?
King dribblers, mate.
Yeah, almost as well like things they've like internet accomplishments.
Yeah.
is also taken into account to a degree.
It's kind of just a bit of a vibe thing, I
Yeah.
guess.
Almost think Mount Rushmore of the internet.
Yeah, I've almost taken like a little bit of a different route to you.
Okay, that's
We'll
how I
unpack it.
viewed it. That's how I viewed it.
We'll unpack it.
Yeah,
Do you want to do rock, paper, scissors for who goes first?
yeah,
Scissors, paper, rock. Idiot. All right, I'll go first.
yeah.
All right, my first pick. Got to pick the great man. Mate, give me tons of laughs over the last few years. Just love watching his videos.
Who?
Hasbulla. Got to be my number one, mate.
Great pick.
Got to be my number one.
Great pick. Great pick. I'm gonna delete him off so I don't use
Mate, he is absolutely never going to let you down. And there's guys like at the moment just walking around filming him. It's awesome.
him. Yeah, he's
He's just so cute.
he does such rogue shit as well.
He's cute and he's a menace.
Yeah, so there's a lot to like.
Yeah,
there's a lot to like about Hezbollah.
He's firing on all cylinders, that man.
And like travels the world.
Yeah. And I found out he's like deeply religious as well.
Yeah.
So he's just like not really interested in like partying or
Damn.
women.
What a man.
He's just a hustler, mate.
What a man.
He just hustles being a menace, I
and
guess.
travels around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's a good one. He was up there for me. Okay. I'm going to go. Oh, I have so many options. You know who I'm going to go as number one? I'm actually going to go Drake. Just because Drake, not only like is he big in general, but he is super famous on the internet, like has a big presence. And then also there is that many Drake memes.
Yeah.
He gets clowned all the time on the internet.
Yeah.
And count like the other week there, it's him in the club doing like the hand thing. That was so good.
Yeah.
So I kind of actually think Drake would be on one of my first picks. So there you go.
Nice. My number 2 pick, that makes it easy. I thought you were going to take him, but mate, I'll absolutely snap up Beetlejuice.
No.
I have to. If you're not going to take him at 1, I'll take him. I'll go Hasbulla and Beat on the same team, mate.
I should have taken him at the 1.
You should have, mate. How can I not pick him?
I know. Damn
And
it.
he's just absolutely dominating my For You page at the moment.
Oh, he's
Dominating.
He's one of the greats.
He is, mate. I would actually love to know him. I don't know anything about him. I just see his videos. Like I don't know his background or anything.
He got famous from the Howard Stern show.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah, he is. He's an unreal.
What a
internet figure.
specimen.
He's
What a specimen.
But he easily has some of the best memes going around.
Are him and Hasbulla going to have a fight? Have you seen
What?
that?
No way. Beetlejuice is like a 60-year-old man.
Is he 60?
Yeah, he's old. He's like quite old.
He can't be 60.
Yeah, he's old. He's not young.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, that would be cooked if they had a fight.
Fact check
no
that.
way. That would be too much. Okay, you know who I'm going to go at number 2 for me? I'm actually going to go Kim Kardashian, number 2.
Nice.
Because, one of like the most followed individuals, countless like internet moments, memes, one certain video,
Yeah.
there's just, it speaks for, her resume speaks for herself.
It sells itself, mate.
Yeah, her resume speaks for herself. So Kim K would be definitely one of the internet lords for me, number 2.
Nice.
Got her at the 2.
My number 3. I think this one. I think you like this one a lot.
Okay.
He's really risen to fame over probably the last 12 months, I'd say, or his prominence has become widespread. Theo Von.
Yeah, Theo Von. Okay, I like that one. He's very recent, but he's
Super recent.
But he is also super funny. And
Mate,
there's
he
so
is
much
just
content.
he's
on
just
him.
like risen to the top in like the last 6 months, and I don't know how a man gets away with saying so much rogue shit in this like day and age. But he just walks the fine line of being hilarious and
lovable
and like cancelable.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how he hasn't been cancelled.
But he's just straight up lovable. That's why.
Yeah.
He is so funny. It's ridiculous.
Ugh.
Like he's a very easy person to get caught on the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Just keep watching it. But yeah, that's a good pick.
And it's like when you're watching, it's almost like a weird like TV show, almost like you know how Rick and Morty every scene is just something so random and you never see it coming.
Yeah.
It's like when he's telling a story, like something will just hit you in the side of the face and you'll be like, what? What did he just say?
I love like how half of it is obviously just made up. Like he's making half of it up when he's telling the story.
Dude, it's so good.
Oh, he's genuinely hilarious. Okay, so that's your number 3.
Yeah.
My number 3, I'm gonna go because I think this video /person/song goes down as one of the all-time viral videos, and that's the Gangnam Style video.
Good one.
First video to ever hit 1 billion views. Massive.
Yeah.
So
Psy?
Gangnam Style video.
Was that weird?
And think about that phase. That was massive. Like
Yeah.
that was truly a global phenomenon.
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
will go on for a long time.
I think we were in like year 5.
Yeah.
You would have been year 6 maybe.
Yeah.
Around the time. 2010.
And now it's kind of like a meme.
It was always a meme.
It was always a meme, but now it's like it's cemented in. Like everyone knows that song.
Oh yeah.
Everyone knows it. So I would say that would be my number 3 pick.
Yeah, we've really gone different routes here.
Yeah.
I've almost gone like a new school version of what you've done.
Nice.
And in saying that, number 4,
Yeah.
I've just messed up my mic here. Hang on.
Building anticipation.
I don't know what I've done.
Number 4.
My number 4 is Speed.
I Show Speed.
I Show Speed.
Okay.
Dude, come on.
Yeah. Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's kind of like the new age
he's my number
content
4.
creator.
He's
yeah.
my number 4.
Number 4. Speed. Good one. Number 4 for me. I'm gonna go John Cena.
Nice.
John Cena. You know the whole "you can't see me," like countless memes. There's the one of him at the moment of him doing that dancing thing.
Oh yeah. He
And
just keeps coming back up,
He
doesn't he?
and he's been a bit of a meme for like 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, The Rock. The Rock is kind of close to being on his level, but The Rock's just more famous. Whereas I feel like John Cena has more of an internet presence.
Yeah.
So I've gone John Cena.
Nice.
I feel like he's, you know, for like 20 years he's been. Everyone knows "You Can't See Me,"
Yeah.
etc.
That's a really solid pick.
Yeah.
All right, my last one. I've gone super niche here.
Okay.
Super niche.
Yeah.
Almost just like a flash of fame. But at the time, you know, we're in a tumultuous time, middle of lockdown. He pulled through. Do you remember Ollie Ball?
Ollie Ball. No.
You don't remember Ollie Ball?
No.
He was this kid. Him and his mate used to do like reviews of the food at the school canteen.
No.
Oh, dude.
Good.
Really good stuff.
Wow.
He's my number 5 pick.
I never saw that. That is super niche.
Shout out to the people who remember Ollie Ball.
Yeah. Wow.
He really was like super famous for like, mate, it was probably like 3 to 6 months. It wasn't long. And just dropped off once he finished school.
Really?
Yeah. Good stuff though. Shout out to him.
Okay. I love that. Okay. Last one. I ended up writing down like 20 of these when you only had like 4 or 5. This is
We
someone.
only picked 5.
Yeah, but but I got so carried away because there were so many different criteria.
Yeah.
So this 5 spot is a tough one, but you know what? I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about this too hard. Now I've got nervous. I don't know what to pick, but I'm gonna pick Joe Rogan as the
Good
last one. Just, you know, there's countless Joe Rogan memes, countless Joe Rogan edits. People who don't like him take the piss out of him. People who do like him get the piss taken out of them.
Yeah.
You know, and there's that many memes about him. He also has like one of the biggest platforms on the internet.
Well, he's the biggest podcast in the world.
Yeah. His platform is huge. What, $100 million deal with Spotify. Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Whatever.
So I've got him at number 5.
Great pick.
I've got him at number 5.
You definitely went. Yours is just like 5 big dogs.
Yeah.
Big dogs.
Yeah.
I kind of went for 5 dribblers.
Yeah, okay. And I still respect your choice. So what's your 1 to 5?
Hasbulla,
Yeah.
Beetlejuice, Speed, Theo Von, and Ollie Ball.
Okay. And mine was Drake, Kim K, Gangnam Style Video, John Cena, Joe Rogan.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. So, all right, just a quick note before we get onto the music. I deleted Hinge this week. There was no Thursday night footy. So I was pressured to look inward in that kind of space of 2 hours. And, you know, I've been on the cusp of deleting Hinge and it was time. I've only had it for about 3 weeks, but it was 3 weeks too many.
Yeah.
And I got rid of it. You know, I just remembered how annoying doing all that stuff is.
Oh, it's cool,
And-
isn't it?
You know, I literally cringe at myself and I'm on it. I just can't help it.
Yeah.
You know, and then I realized what was weird as well is I realized a lot of people were talking about milk in their Hinge prompts would be like, oh, don't talk to me if you like milk. But all I thought is like, you definitely drink iced lattes, which is just like everyone likes. So, you know, everyone is kind of off milk. Everyone goes, oh, it's a bit gross to drink milk.
Yeah.
Everyone likes to say that.
Yeah.
Do you know what an iced latte is?
Yeah.
An iced latte is a cup of milk with a shot of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have like a 300 ml coffee, your thing is 1/10. No, yeah,
It's 270 mils of milk.
Yeah, and it's 300 mils of coffee.
30.
You're drinking 90% milk when you have a nice latte. I hope people know that.
Yeah.
Before they slag it off. Not coming in as milk's biggest fan, but I'm just laying down some facts.
You'd be up there. I think you'd definitely be up
I
there.
don't mind a bit of milk, to be fair, but like I'm just saying, you know, think about it.
Think about you know.
Yeah, think about it. But yeah, Hinge I couldn't take it anymore.
Hinge is cringe, bro.
Hinge is cringe. I'm sorry. I'm like, you're kind of like, and you like make the profile. When like the process of making the profile, you're going, oh, like I feel uneasy. Like it took me 3 goes to make it because
Yeah.
I felt so uneasy making profile about myself.
Yeah.
And trying to think of prompts. And then I'll be looking at it. I'm like, oh my God, like I hope no one sees me on this.
Yeah.
Like I'm a bit scared.
You needed I think the way to go is just to be like overly self-aware and utterly take the piss.
Yeah.
And I appreciate,
Yeah.
I feel like people would, or I would say I would appreciate that if other people were like that.
Yeah.
Not that I'm on dating apps, but
Yeah.
if I were and someone was like, this shit sucks, I'd be like, I know, right?
Yeah. I couldn't take it. And there's also like the double messaging thing. Like I wouldn't send a double message. Like what were we saying the other week? Like you got to die on your feet and live on your knees. Like you can't crawl. You're almost like crawling to a victory, like getting a reply. It's like, nah. It's like, it's not going to like, it's just grim.
Yeah, you're getting a pity message in response.
Yeah, that's like, it's just, I'm not doing it.
I didn't realize that was in relation to dating apps.
Yeah.
I thought that was like if you're asking your mate to like go to the movies and he didn't respond.
No.
And then you double message, you go, hey man.
I would, if it was my mate, I would call and I would double message. I'd be like, you didn't reply to me. Like, what's going on? What are you doing?
Well, yeah, you would rather die on your
Yeah.
feet than live on your knees.
Yeah. And, you know, when it comes to Hinge and stuff, I think that's, you know, the double message, just take the L, mate.
Yeah, it's at the L.
I'd rather get left on scene than pity message.
Yeah, pity messages. Yeah, no, it's grim.
It's grim. It's grim stuff. But hey, it's a modern world.
And I think like when people like, it seems like there is like a theme of, from memory, it seems like there was always a theme of like prompts. Like if one person had it, sort of people would copy each other and
Yeah, and you kind of like always end up having the same start to the conversation with the person with the similar prompt.
yeah.
And it's just, yeah, I don't know. And then like you think it's going well, and then like you just won't hear anything for like, again, at all. And you haven't said anything like anything cringe or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you thought, oh, this is actually going well.
But little do you know, the person on the other end is also just looking inward.
Yeah.
Because the Thursday night footy's not.
Yeah,
on. You know,
and
it's actually got
decided to
nothing to
play
do with you.
Yeah. So, you know,
How was that, by the way? How was Thursday night for you when you've sat down and gone? Because I got a message from you going, mate, there's no footy on. I've gone, I know.
I was not aware. I was simply not aware.
Well, I checked Thursday morning because I was fired up.
Yeah.
I was fired up. I was like, lads, let's hit the pub tonight. Like, I reckon we get in there nice and early. $15 jugs. You know what I mean? Magic round. Let's rip in.
You beauty.
I've checked. Blank. Nothing on Thursday.
Yeah, I was rattled. I went to sit down. Turn on Channel 9, free to air. No good, mate. No good. Not on. There was like, I don't know, some renovation show that wasn't the block on. I was like, not okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's really tough times.
Yeah.
Look, we still started talking about footy. We won't do that.
We won't. We stop. But that is the episode.
We'll wrap it up. That's just about us
We
for
got
this week.
We got music. We got music.
Oh, we do have music.
We got music.
Let me tell you, we got music.
We got music.
This week, friends of the show, Anthony Di Lorenzo, guest host, and also friend of the show, Bryn, members of Mac the Knife, released their new single this week, Blood of My Blood. They got a single launch this Friday at Marrickville Bolo.
With the great
Oh,
Barley Parsons.
are you kidding?
Infamous Barley Parsons, writers of our intro song, Davey and Kai, legends.
So
I still can't believe they wrote us a song. Like insane.
it's pretty cool.
But yeah, they're both performing Marrickville Bolo Friday. What time's that kick off?
No idea. I'll say this, mate. I'll say this.
Get there early or don't get there at all.
My two favourite bands at my favourite pub, I'm going to be in an absolute state on Friday.
Locked and loaded.
I'm going to get so pissed.
Oh, and I've got work on Friday till 8.
You should get that off.
I'm going to hope to get out on time so I can come and R&T with the best of them.
I reckon I'll be schooner in hand at like 4.
Okay, I
Yeah,
like your attitude.
That's kind of where I'm at.
I really like your attitude.
And I finished TAFE at 4:30. Do with that what you will.
In class, cracking schooner. Actually, I have a rogue TAFE story.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Oh, so when I used to get a TAFE. Okay, so let's say the song first. Wait, the song, not to get carried away, the song, Mac the Knife, Blood of My Blood, listen to it, awesome track. I've listened to it a few times already.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
It is bloody fantastic.
Bloody talented, those boys, I tell you what.
What can't they do? Also, I'll say it again, D-Lo, geez, he looks good in the scarf. And it's scarf season. It's going to be scarf season. He's going to be back wearing them.
Yeah, dude.
Cannot wait.
Dude.
Yeah. Anyway, rogue TAFE story to finish off.
Yeah, bring it home.
When I was doing plumbing, the infamous 1 year of plumbing, I was at TAFE, and you know there was this kid in the class who was just a bit rogue. I don't know, you know. Let's just say I feel like he might have had ADHD, pretty hectic ADHD, or some degree of learning difficulty.
Yeah.
And anyway, we'd be in the class, and he was like just a bit of a dribbler, and we'd just like chat heaps of garbage. And then one time we were going for lunch, and we had like a little group, I guess. And we were going for lunch. He's like, hey boys. And I'm like, oh, what's going on? He goes, does anyone want to come have a billy in the graveyard with me? Because the St. Leonard's TAFE is next to the graveyard that backs onto the hospital. And everyone was just kind of like, no, we do not.
Yeah, no.
And he's like, why not, guys? Why not? And we're like, just no, just probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not going to happen, eh? Like, not keen. Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Yeah, mate, next week, Next week,
bro. Next week, bro. Yeah, that was.
What time is this? Like 4 p.m. on Monday?
It was lunch, so it was like 12.
midday.
It was midday.
Yeah, right. You had to go back to class, I assume, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good
So
stuff.
that
Shout
was,
out to him.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Do you know what I just realised? So the people who usually turn off when the back page starts might not even know that we have a music section. So if you're listening to the music section for the first time...
Wow, true. I never even thought about that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So people wouldn't even know this section exists.
Oh.
Basically, we have a playlist that we're supposed to add to every week,
Yeah.
which I forget to do every week. But, you know, we highlight a song every week.
Yeah. We show some love to a song.
This week to our friends.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's us.
Okay, that's us. Goodbye. I'm Alexander.
My name's Cody.
We'll see you later.